What's good, gang? It's your boy McFreezie from McFreezieFromDaShack. Look, this particular episode, we're not gonna be fussing or arguing about it. Everybody has mixed emotions about this particular story or event that just happened today. I have my opinions. I'm more than welcome. I'm gonna be happy to share with you my opinions, but that's just my opinions. All right. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like icon, hit the bell icon to follow with your boy for your chance to win a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. That's 2 systems I'm giving away. Alright? We need 1,000 subscribers. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we'll have the big, fantastic PS5 / Xbox Series X giveaway. Alright? All courtesy of your boy. So leave it up to your boy. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell icon, all right? Look, before we get started, like I said, this is just opinion talk, okay? I'm not expressing my anger or any of that, of my feelings towards this story. Drink me a little juice. Because this story requires some drinking. Alright? Behind me here, you got this guy. This guy right here. If you don't know this cat, he is the Minnesota police officer. I'm trying to catch you guys up on it. The Minnesota police officer who was charged for putting his knee on George Floyd's neck while George Floyd was arrested. He wasn't resisting. He wasn't resisting arrest or anything like that, but he was detained. George Floyd later died because of this. This is Mr. Chauvin. I think his name is Derek Chauvin, if I'm not mistaken. He's... Okay. He did 99 days so far. 99 days behind bars. Wherever he was at a jail or at a correctional facility, whatever have you. So he does... He has been behind bars. Now, if he's been on PC, that's beyond my measure. Or if he's been in general pop, that's beyond my measure as well. My thing is this. And you are free. I love when you guys chat or put your comments of what you think this is. But this is my question to you guys. This is my question to you. Let me get that out there first. Do you think that this is the right punishment? Now. By all means, it's your opinion. So you have the right. You have the freedom on my channel to comment anything you want to comment. All right? I read those comments. I'm glad that is being sent, okay? But here it is. This is the question I have for you guys. Do you think that 22 and a half years behind prison is the best thing for anybody that commit a crime? If so, tell me why, and tell me why what you think. Come on, share your comments with me. Also, we're gonna talk a little bit about this because there is a video I want you to see, and that's when he did get sentenced. I want you to actually listen to what the judge had to say before he actually gave Chauvin his sentence. So I got the video pulled up. I'm going to pull it up with you guys, and we're going to go ahead and roll a clip.
I wanted to thank everybody for being here and for providing the input you did. Not just the people who were in the courtroom here, but also those who provided written statements, both from the Floyd family and the defendant's family. I've read all the impact statements that were submitted earlier and listened carefully to all the input here today, and it is truly appreciated that you took the time to stay with this case and to provide me with input. I have reviewed the pre-sentence investigation, and carefully considered all the facts of the case and the law. But my comments are actually going to be very brief because most of it's going to be in writing. I have a 22-page memorandum that is going to be attached to the sentencing order. And why am I doing it in writing? To emphasize the fact that determining the appropriate sentence in any case, and in this case, is a legal analysis. It's applying the rule of law to the facts of an individual and specific case. And that is why, as opposed to trying to being profound here on the record, I prefer that you read the legal analysis that explains how I determine the sentence in this case. What the case is, or what the sentence is not based on, is emotion or sympathy. But at the same time, I want to acknowledge the deep and tremendous pain that all the families are feeling, especially the Floyd family. You have our sympathies. And I acknowledge and hear the pain that you are feeling. I acknowledge the pain not only of those in this courtroom, but the Floyd family who are outside this courtroom and other members of the community. It has been painful throughout Hennepin County, throughout the state of Minnesota, and even the country. But most importantly, we need to recognize the pain of the Floyd family. I'm not going to attempt to be profound or clever because it's not the appropriate time. I'm not basing my sentence also on public opinion. I'm not basing it on any attempt to send any messages. A trial court judge, the job of a trial court judge is to apply the law to specific facts and to deal with individual cases. And so, Mr. Chauvin, as to count one, based on the verdict of the jury, finding you guilty of unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony under Minnesota Statute 609.19 subdivision 2 paren 1, it is the judgment of the court that you now stand convicted of that offense. Pursuant to Minnesota Statute section 609.04, counts 2 and 3 will remain unadjudicated as they are lesser offenses of count 1. As sentence for count 1, the court commits you to the custody of the Commissioner of Corrections for a period of 270 months. That's 270. That is a 10-year addition to the presumptive sentence of 150 months. This is based on your abuse of a position of trust and authority, and also the particular cruelty shown to George Floyd. You were granted credit for 199 days already served. Pay the mandatory surcharge of $78 to be paid from prison wages. You're prohibited from possessing firearms, ammunition, or explosives for the remainder of your life. Provide a DNA sample as required by law. Register as a predatory offender as required by law. And then you will receive a copy of the order and also the attached memorandum explaining the court's analysis. Anything further from the state?
If this needs to be said, we just ask that it be executed forthwith.
Defendant is remanded to the custody of the sheriff to be transported back to the DOC or whichever custody is currently holding. Anything from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. We are adjourned.
There you have it, the sentence passed down from Judge Peter Cahill. He said that his words would be brief, and they were. 22 and a half years, when you add up the months that he just mentioned there. That is the sentence for Derek Chauvin for killing George Floyd on that day last year in Minneapolis.
So, there you have it.
Hello, and welcome to the Doc Exchange, a real stories.
There you have it. Sorry about that. 22 and a half years. He has 199 days served already. 199 days. What is it? 270 extra days added on. 270 months. Right? 270 months. That's 270. Which, I think, to my knowledge, I think how the way the system works, they get half of that, which is probably 15 years. So by 60 years old, Mr. Chauvin will be released. And then all that extra stuff will be applied to him, where he has to register as a violent offender, and he cannot have no weapons within reach of his personal belongings or anything. Wow. 22 and a half years for second-degree murder and manslaughter. Another question I would have to ask y'all. Now. First of all, let me say my opinion, and then I'm gonna let y'all decide. To me, now this is just my opinion. You can agree with me, and you can disagree. I'm all for it. But to me, I believe that Mr. Chauvin, right here, should get more than 22 and a half. I think he should get more. Because you know why? If you split that in half, 60 years old, he's going to be out. 60. You cannot replace a life with 22 years. I'm sorry. You cannot replace a life with 22 years. That's not going to... I'm not going to say replace, because there is no way we can bring back George Floyd. There's no way we can bring back this little girl's father. There's no way we can't bring back ex-husband or husband, wherever the situation was with that. Brother, uncle, cousin, son, relative. There's no way we can't bring back someone. Okay? By giving the killer 22 and a half years. Okay, I get it. It's 4 of them that that the judge have to separate this between, but still. I think Chauvin deserves a little bit more extra time behind bars than just 22 and a half years, cut it in half, 15 years. The man's going to be 60 when he gets out. Think about that. A 60-year-old murderer gets out of jail while your loved one is 6 feet under. Do you think that you're going to have justice with that? Do you think you're going to be able to... Okay. Do you think you're going to be able to breathe with that on your mind? That this man is going to be back out, walking free, living his life at the age of 60. Okay, most of his time is cut out for him. I get that. But 60 years old, he's still going... It's a possibility he still may be living. Doing good. I know they're going to take care of him behind bars. I know that. It's not going to be no such thing as he's going to be tarnished and destroyed in prison. They take care of people in prison more than they take care of people outside the prison. They're being treated more in prison better than we are out here in this world. I'm just saying. 15 years of that, and then he gets freed, or he could be bonded out, or he could be on parole, or whatever the situation may be, after 15 years. And here we are, we still have to deal with cop on civilian crime, and how to probably still going to be trying to figure out the justifications of use of force, and when to use it, and how to use it. Better yet, they got murders out here with guns now. People killing people. Which needs to stop. Gun reform. We're gonna still be talking about that by the time this man gets out of jail, a free person. Excuse me, a free person, and here it is. He's gonna be 60, back at home, probably remarried. If he have kids, they're gonna be able to get. They're gonna be able to enjoy this guy still. And here it is. A family that this man took their loved one away from them is buried, and they're not gonna never see him again. But here it is, at the age of 60, this man gets to get out. What kind of system is this? What kind of system we live in? What kind of system is dealing with crime these days? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the system. If you want to know, here it is. Right in front of our face. It's a punch in every one of our guts, and it hurts like hell. It's like eating raw spaghetti. We need justice. This is not justice. This is just them, but it's not just us. It's not justice. It's not justice. It's not justified. It's still going to be answers or questions regarding this situation years from now, to where we're going to be figuring out why the system decided to let this man live to be 60 years old, walking free around here, knowing that he killed somebody. My regards go to the Floyd family. My prayers still goes today to the baby girl, especially because she has to live now without seeing, without hugging, without looking at her dad. I mean, there's a lot of kids out here that don't have their father. And I wish I could touch each and every one of them, be a dad for them. But I can't. I got my little one here. But, oh my God. 22 and a half years? What happens if the tables was turned? I'm not being biased, but I'm just saying this. What happens if the tables would be turned? You also answer this. Tell me what you think about this. Will it be the same? That's all I'm going to ask. If the tables was turned and it was another situation, will this same sentence be applied to that particular individual? And he was a cop. This man broke the badge law. He broke the badge, man. The oath that you have to sign up, the oath that I signed up whenever I joined the force. I'm not with them no more. But I joined them. I was once a sheriff's deputy. I had to sworn an oath, with my hand on the Bible, sworn an oath that I will serve and protect my citizens, my people out here and in there. Come on. This man broke the badge and all he got was 22 and a half years? What kind of world we live in, people? What kind of system we dealing with today? It's a lot that we need to do in this country. Gun reform is number one. We need to stop this crime violence that's going on around here. And I get it. People are scared to fight with hands now. They want to use weapons. They want to take people out. But all you're doing is sending them up to heaven real quick. But you, as the shooter, as the person that's pulling the trigger, you have to deal with that on Judgment Day. You may not be guaranteed life in heaven. You may be guaranteed a life in hell. In a lake of fire. Do you want to live like that? If you do, then keep doing what you're doing. If you don't, put the gun down. Put the gun down. Start helping your community. Show your true colors. Put the gun down. That's number one. We need to stop in this country. Number two, stupid stuff like this. We need to stop police and community crime. Get them reunited. Start looking at use of force when to use them. And number three, this system, this system right here needs to be more justifiable than what it is right now. You're giving people too many damn breaks for big shit. And excuse my French, but hey, that's how it is. So my question to you, the community, my people, is this. How do you feel about this sentencing today with Mr. Chauvin? And also, do you think that this was the right sentence? Or do you think that he should have been punished a little bit more? I say life, but that's just me. Okay? That's just me. Everybody has different opinions. Voice your opinions on here, please. I would love to read them. I would love to read them and comment with you. And don't forget to hit that bell, hit that subscribe, hit the like button, please, if you like the video so far that I'm giving to you. Look, I will be back here with more stuff as I find them throughout the day. Keep me in your prayers. Keep my community in your prayers. Keep my city in your prayers. People are dying every single day over crazy shit. And this is just the summer. I know. But pray for families everywhere. Not just my city, everywhere. I pray for everybody. You know I love y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. I thank you for those that subscribe to my channel already. We need 1,000 subscribers, please. Please subscribe. Alright, this your boy McFreezie from the I'm signing off. One love, stop the violence. Let's pray for each other. I love y'all. Peace.